Well, as we've seen when it comes to the green lunatics who have been disrupting people's lives for years now, it seems yet another case of the government just being far too weak when it comes to law and order. I mean, for goodness sake, the Home Secretary is describing what we've been seeing in London now as hate marches. Well, if they're hate marches, why on earth are the government allowing this to continue? Let's not forget, the French have banned all pro-Palestinian protests on the basis that those demos must be prohibited because they are likely to generate disturbances to the public order. Indeed, the French authorities actually used tear gas to break up a banned pro-Palestinian rally. This hands-off approach, I'm afraid, is leading to chaos, bedlam in London. We saw the horrific scenes in Liverpool Street. The campaign against anti-Semitism actually said they'd heard from Jewish Londoners arriving at the station, said they felt they had to turn back. Absolutely disgusting that this has been allowed to go on. Bella Wallersteiner there saying this is the train station my Jewish grandfather arrived at after fleeing from Nazi Germany in 1939. She cannot believe what we are witnessing. She cannot believe nothing has been done to stop this intimidation. You had Alan Mendoza saying the disgraceful scenes at Liverpool Street where a mob essentially took over a major transport artery unchallenged, show the government has completely lost control of the streets. What will it take for them to finally deploy riot police to clear the mess? Well, on top of all of that, this is escalating once again because now it looks like another rally is going to be going ahead on Remembrance Weekend. There is huge concern, rightly huge concern about this. And the Prime Minister today has weighed in, describing these protests planned for Armistice Day, describing them as disrespectful and saying to plan protests on Armistice Day is provocative and disrespectful, and there is a clear and present risk that the cenotaph and other war memorials could be desecrated, something that would be an affront to the British public and the values we stand for. Prime Minister saying they're the right to remember in peace and dignity those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for those freedoms must be protected. But is that really good enough from the Prime Minister? You had Nigel Farage there saying our PM should simply say that we will block the pro-Palestine rally from taking place on Armistice Day, but he won't because he is gutless. Patrick O'Flynn saying that came across more like Vichy Sunak than Rishi Sunak. Show some leadership, chump. And Peter Whittle there saying at a time when visible, vocal political leadership is required, we get this statement only. Let's be clear, they're calling for 1 million protesters, shipping in people from northern towns like Batley. They're aiming for a show of strength on a day of huge cultural significance to Britain. So I want to know from you in the comments below, do you think the government should follow in the footsteps of the French and ban these protests? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, please, guys. As ever, I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.